subjects before the exam commences later this year. In the memorandum given to the administration before the unrest, the students are categorical that if the principal failed to hit their demands, then she must leave.
Gotten for them the papers. The next thing they're going to demand, bring us the marking schemes. What are these questions without the marking scheme? Where do you expect us to get the answers? Give us the marking schemes. That is what the next thing is. Then probably after that, go and tell the next people that we want 20 A's, we want 15 A minuses. Because now it is like what they demand is what they are getting. So they say, madam, use money, even if it is 10 million, go and tell them we want 50 A's.
The grade enhancement craze is fueled by allegation that other schools are doing it, hence the impressive return in the national exams result released last week.
A's we had seen being flashed in the TVs. What were they before they were moderated? Were they A+? Or they were A times? Then they were moderated down to become A plain. What were they before? What were they before they were moderated? You wonder that a school has got only 2 grades, A and A minus. Is that normal?
The principal, Christine Onjiko, believes the allegation might hold some truth given her experience with one of the students who had scored highly in the exams.
One came here looking for assist to, that I want you to assist you before I joined college. In which area? In Kiswahili. I told her, she was a lady, bring me the result slip. So when she brought the result slip, I saw some A's in history, some A's in other subjects. Then I asked her, Kiswahili you have a B+, but some subjects say you have A+. Why would you want to help in Kiswahili and not in these ones? That Kiswahili was my strongest subject. Does it mean the exams in Kiswahili were now relatively harder than normally? If they were normal, you would have gotten an A. And not really. I was actually expecting an A, a B+ in Kiswahili, a B or an A-. Then what about these other subjects where you scored A's?
Several kilometers away, Onjiko Boys High School in Kisumu 2 is closed after Form 4 students went on a rampage. At Onjiko Boys High School in Kisumu County, the students held a small kamkunji and decided on a figure. The figure was 9,000 Kenya shillings that each student would give to the administration to enable them contact shadowy figures at the Kenya National Examination Council to enhance the results of this institution. When the administration refused, the students went on a rampage, destroying everything on sight.
We still don't know how they came about with it. Maybe probably during the interrogation which we have arranged to have with them on Monday, we would probably now ask them to explain to us who was going to pay the money. Was it the students or it was the parents? And after the money had been paid, how did they plan that the principal would now use the money so that the grades could be enhanced?
The two principals believe there are principals encouraging the so-called grade enhancement craze, and unfortunately the information is trickling in to other schools.
I'm sorry to say that there are some principals who are also assisting in this matter. We also have teachers who are assisting in this matter. So there are places where it has been institutionalized. It is just normal the order of the day. They are sourced from point A, teachers teach, revise with them, and the administration or the management will ensure that there's a very good mechanism of ensuring that people are not caught.
If I use their spokesman's words, he said, in some schools, grades are enhanced. They pay so that the grades of the candidates are enhanced. And he went further and gave an example of a candidate who sat last year that he knew. What we don't know whether it was a boy or a girl, but who was learning in another school, who at mock of last year, when the candidate did mock last year, the candidate scored a D plain grade in the mock. But money was paid to NEC. And when the results were announced, the candidate had A plain. Yes.
They say the state of affairs is putting the work of principals who still uphold integrity at risk.
The students can vent their anger on me. Principal, you have refused to help us. But whom do I go to that help? My integrity tells me that people should get what they deserve. So I don't know the person that I should go to. I need somebody that please, the one in charge of exam, can you streamline?
And really we are actually wondering how the future is going to be, whether going forward, and if the circumstances that we saw prevail last year, exams leaking massively and results being released, others are celebrating, they have got very high means, so many A's, others have got modest modest results, others have failed, and now candidates or students are coming up that you did nothing while others did something. So we are really wondering, and we don't know whether now going forward it will not be possible for people who don't believe in cheating, people who want to uphold honesty and uphold integrity, will not be allowed to continue to be principals of the secondary schools and probably even primary schools. Yes.
Is it a total decay of our moral fabric that cheats are beginning to be exalted as heroes in our society, or is it a failing education system that is encouraging cheats? All these are questions that many are going to ponder, especially in the realization that institutions as Agai Mixed Secondary School and others across the country are actually putting the administration to task, encouraging them to collude with them to cheat exams. Achola Simon, reporting for Channel 1 News from Kisumu County.